If you're receiving the age pension or any Centrelink payment, listen closely, because new payment dates have just been announced, and there's important news about your $1,880 regular payment plus a confirmed $3,650 bonus that could be hitting your account soon. I'm going to break down exactly when you'll receive these payments, who qualifies, and what you need to do right now to make sure you don't miss out. Let me start by validating what you've heard and why this matters so much right now in October 2025. Services Australia has officially released updated payment schedules for the remainder of 2025, and there are several significant changes that directly affect Australian seniors receiving the age pension, disability support pension, carer payment, and Veterans Affairs pensions. The timing of this announcement is crucial because we're approaching the end of the financial quarter, which means supplementary payments and bonus payments are being processed. And if you're not aware of the dates and eligibility requirements, you might miss critical steps that could delay your money. The $1,880 figure that's been circulating refers to the maximum fortnightly age pension payment for single pensioners as of September 2025, which has been adjusted following the regular indexation that occurs twice a year in March and September. For couples combined, the maximum fortnightly rate is now sitting at approximately $2,836, which works out to around $1,418 each when you break it down. These figures include the base pension, the pension supplement, and the energy supplement, which are all paid together in one lump sum every fortnight directly into your nominated bank account or through your preferred payment method. Now, let's talk about the $3,650 bonus that has everyone talking, because this is where things get really interesting and where I want to make sure you understand exactly what this is and whether you qualify. This payment is actually a combination of several government initiatives that have been rolled out to help seniors manage the rising cost of living, particularly with energy bills, housing costs, and healthcare expenses that have been putting pressure on household budgets across Australia. The bulk of this bonus comes from the cost of living payment, which was confirmed in the May 2025 federal budget and is being distributed in 2 installments throughout the year. Eligible age pension recipients, DSP recipients, carer payment recipients, and DVA pensioners automatically receive the first installment of $1,825 between June and August 2025, and the second installment of the same amount is scheduled to be paid between October and December 2025. Here's what makes this particularly important. You don't need to apply for this payment separately if you're already receiving a qualifying pension or payment from Centrelink or the Department of Veterans Affairs. The payment is being made automatically to everyone who meets the eligibility criteria on the specific reference dates that Services Australia has set. For the second installment that's coming up, the reference date is November 12, 2025, which means if you're receiving a qualifying payment on that specific date, you'll automatically get the $1,825 bonus deposited into the same account where you receive your regular pension payments. Let me break down the regular payment schedule so you can plan your budget accordingly. Centrelink payments are issued every fortnight on the date that corresponds with your customer reference number, which is the number that appears on your concession card and all your Centrelink correspondence. The payment dates for October 2025 run from October 9th through October 22nd, with each person receiving their payment on their designated day within that 2-week cycle. For November 2025, the payment cycle runs from November 6th through November 19th, and this is the period when most eligible recipients will also see that additional $1,825 cost of living payment landing in their accounts alongside their regular pension payment. The amount you receive depends on how much rent you're actually paying, and it's calculated automatically by Centrelink once you provide evidence of your rental agreement and rent receipts. So if your rental situation has changed recently, Make sure you update your details with Services Australia because you might be entitled to more than you're currently receiving. I want you to take a moment right now to think about your own situation and whether there's anything you need to update with Services Australia. Because outdated information is one of the main reasons people experience payment delays or miss out on entitlements altogether. If you've moved house, changed bank accounts, started or stopped renting, had a change in your relationship status, received an inheritance, or had any significant change in your income or assets, you're required to notify Centrelink within 14 days. The easiest way to keep your details current is through your MyGov account linked to Centrelink, where you can update your information 24 hours a day without needing to call or visit a service center. If you're not comfortable using computers or smartphones, that's absolutely fine, and you can still call Services Australia on 132 300, which is the Age Pension and General Inquiries line, and speak to a real person who can help you update your details, check your payment schedule, confirm your eligibility for the cost of living payment, and answer any questions you have about your specific circumstances. The wait times can be long, particularly on Monday mornings and the days after public holidays, so try calling mid-morning on a Tuesday through Thursday if you want to avoid the worst of the queues. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you in the comments section below, because your experiences and questions help other viewers who might be in similar situations. Have you received the first cost of living payment already? And if so, when did it arrive in your account? Are you confident you'll qualify for the second installment in November? Or are you unsure about your eligibility? Drop your comments below, and I'll do my best to respond to as many as I can. Now, I want to talk about the pension supplement, because this is a component of your payment that often gets overlooked, but it's actually quite substantial. The pension supplement is paid automatically to everyone on the age pension, DSP, carer payment, and several other income support payments. And as of September 2025, the maximum fortnightly rate is $81.60 for singles and $123.20 for couples combined. The energy supplement is another component that gets paid alongside your pension, and this is currently $14.10 per fortnight for single-age pension recipients, or $21.20 per fortnight for couples combined. While these amounts might seem modest, they add up over the course of a year, and when you combine them with the cost of living payment and other concessions you're entitled to, the total support package becomes much more significant than many people realize. Speaking of concessions, let me make sure you're aware of everything you're entitled to, because research shows that thousands of Australian seniors are missing out on benefits simply because they don't know these programs exist. If you hold a pensioner concession card, which is automatically issued when you receive the age pension, DSP, or carer payment, you're entitled to reduced prescription costs under the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme, with each prescription costing just $7.70 as of 2025 compared to the general patient copayment of $31.60. The Commonwealth Seniors Health Card is designed for self-funded retirees who don't qualify for the age pension because their income or assets are too high, but who still need help with healthcare costs. If you're over age pension age and your adjusted taxable income is below $90,000 for singles or $144,000 for couples as of the 2025 financial year, you should definitely check your eligibility for the CSHC because it gives you access to the same reduced PBS prescription costs and various state and territory concessions. Rent assistance is another area where I see people leaving money on the table, and if you're renting privately and paying more than a certain threshold in fortnightly rent, you could be eligible for additional payments of up to $193.62 per fortnight if you're single with no children. If you found this information helpful and you want to make sure you don't miss future updates about age pension rates, payment dates, bonus payments, and changes to Centrelink services, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Sharing this video with family, friends, and other seniors in your community is also incredibly valuable because many people are missing out on money they're entitled to simply because they haven't heard about these programs. To summarize everything we've covered today, the new payment dates for the remainder of 2025 have been confirmed by Services Australia, with your regular fortnightly age pension, DSP, or carer payment continuing to be paid according to your customer reference number throughout October, November, and December. The maximum fortnightly age pension is now $1,980 for singles and includes your pension supplement and energy supplement, with couples receiving a combined maximum of $2,136 per fortnight. The $3,650 bonus refers to the two cost of living payment installments, with the second installment of $1,125 scheduled to be paid automatically between October and December 2025 to everyone who's receiving a qualifying payment on November 12, 2025. Your immediate next steps are straightforward but important. First, check your MyGov account or your last Centrelink payment statement to confirm your next payment date and make sure your bank account details are correct. Second, if you haven't already received the first cost of living payment that was issued between June and August, contact Services Australia immediately because you may need to update your details to access this money. Third, review your eligibility for rent assistance if you're renting, check whether you qualify for the Commonwealth Seniors Health Card if you're a self-funded retiree, and make sure you're taking advantage of all the PBS concessions and other benefits that come with your pensioner concession card. If anything has changed in your life recently, notify Services Australia within 14 days to avoid payment problems down the track. And if you need help with any of this, don't hesitate to call 132 300 or visit your nearest service center. Remember, this is support you've earned through your lifetime of contributions to this country, and you deserve to receive every dollar you're entitled to without stress or confusion. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next update. Until then, stay informed, stay empowered, and know that you're not alone in navigating this system.